Hi, thank you very much for joining me here today. My name is Rose and this is Easy to Cook at Home. Today I'm making an English breakfast. Very typical to England, English breakfast. You find it in most of the hotels and restaurants. And one of my subscribers requested this recipe. It's super easy, so let's get started. Okay, so for a traditional full English breakfast, these are the ingredients we have on here on the plate. I've got some streaky bacon here. Now a lot of people prefer back bacon, so if you want to use back bacon, then yeah, by all means do that. I've got smoked streaky one here. I've also got some sausages, which we call bangers in the UK. Now these are chipolata sausages. If you want to use a thicker sausage, like a Cumberland sausage or a nice thick sausage, you can use that instead. Also in the traditional classic English breakfast you have mushroom, which I'm going to fry, so fried mushrooms, and also fried or grilled tomato. We've also got egg. Now you can do scrambled egg, poached egg or fried egg. It's really up to your own preference. And then we have bread. Some people will do fried bread. I'm going to do fried bread today because I'm going to mop up all the beautiful juices of the different meats there. Or you can have toast. That's also a tradition, either toast or fried bread. Now you find that some people do extra additions to the full English, which have kind of like come in the fray over the years, and that will be baked beans. And I know up in the north of England they do a lot of black pudding, so they put black pudding in, or in Scotland they'll put haggis in. But this is basically what I would consider a traditional classic breakfast. So let's get started cooking. Okay, so into my frying pan here I'm just going to put around about a tablespoon of oil. If you prefer to use a spray, you can use a spray. I'm just going to put around about a tablespoon in there. I'm going to wait till that gets nice and hot. Okay, so once the oil is nice and hot, I'm going to put in the sausages. What I've done with the sausages, I've just forked through, just like this. Just basically to stop the skin from blistering in cooking. I'm just going to put those in there. I'm also going to add in the bacon. Sizzle, sizzle. Around the pan a bit, give everything some room. And I love the smell of bacon and sausages cooking in the morning. Beautiful smell. Now we like our bacon quite crispy, so it is like basically on a preference. And I also cook my bacon in the oven as well. If I want to do a big tray of bacon, I'll do it in the oven. So if you want to follow that video, I'll leave the link in the video above. If you want a nice crispy oven baked bacon, you can see that. You see the fat's coming out of that now. Turn around the sausages a bit, so I want to try and make sure they stay all nice and straight, otherwise they will curl up on me. I've got this on a fairly high heat. You cook these for around about, I would say 8 to 10 minutes. They get a nice colour on them. Nice and brown on each side. Oh, stand over. Okay, so when the sausages and the bacon are sort of halfway through cooking, I'm adding in the tomatoes so that they cook as well. So I'm going to put them that way down. They'll get nice and caramelised on the top there. On the top of the actual tomato. The essence of a traditional breakfast is to try and get it cooked almost all at the same time, so that when you have the final result that everything's ready at the same time. I'm We can turn over that bacon. We call this a fry up as well. English breakfast, a fry up. I'm just going to turn the tomato over so it cooks on the other side. You don't want a raw tomato. You can also cook this all in the oven as well. You could basically put this all onto a tray and cook it in the oven. Then leave your pan free then for cooking your eggs. But I wanted to do it the traditional way. Okay, so they're cooking nicely. The sausages got lovely and brown, and the bacon's almost done, and also the tomato. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add in some mushrooms. Now I like to slice my mushrooms, but I know that some people like to leave them whole. I'm just going to add those in there, and they'll cook in all the juices there of the sausage and also the bacon. You need to move around your pan so you got some space. Cook that for a bit. Now I'm going to do the eggs separately. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this out and then just put it onto a plate and then put it in the oven on a very low temperature, just on warm, because the egg's not going to take long at all, and I'm not going to have enough room in the pan here to put the egg in, but you could put the egg in the pan if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. I just like to do it separately. I know a lot of people will actually put it in the pan, but I've got fried bread to do as well, so I'm not going to have room. Just move those around. Move this bacon over here. Tomatoes nearly cooked. Move that bit of bacon over there as well. Just move those over there so they get nicely cooked. And now I'm going to add in the bread as well. Now I've just cut piece of bread in half there, and this will soak up all the lovely juices of the bacon and the sausages as well. You don't need too much fat in the pan. I only put a tablespoon in, but I know some people are, looking at dieting and that sort of thing. It's not really a diet breakfast though, but if you are looking at cutting down your fat, then you could just spray it with the canned spray oil. It's entirely up to you really. Just make sure they get cooked. And then I'll put the other bit of bread just in there. Let that fry on both sides. Some people, like I said, they like to have toast, so you can have toast instead. I'll mop up all the juices there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take most of it out and just put it onto a plate, and then just put it in the oven. I'm just going to leave it on warm in the oven. Just move the bread into the centre there so it's nicely fried on both sides. Yep, that's doing well. Yep, soaking up all those lovely juices. Take out the tomatoes as well. I'm just going to put it on 50 in the oven. Just keep it on a warm temperature. Okay, so they've mopped up all the lovely juices, the fried bread, so I'm just going to put those on the plate as well. And then I'm going to fry the egg. Like I said, you can have scrambled egg, poached egg, some people even have omelette. But it's not a traditional breakfast with an omelette, so I'm just going to fry the egg next. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of oil to the pan. And a nice white yolk of egg. I don't like when it's all brown and crispy. Just let that heat up so it's nice and bubbling hot. Okay, so the oil's nice and hot now, so let's crack in the egg. Just let that cook on the bottom. Now, I don't like to flip my eggs in case I break the yolk, Okay, so that you don't have to flip the egg, you just get some of the hot oil and then just place it on the top gently, and this will cook the top of the white and also the yolk, and then also give a lovely white yolk as well. I don't like to have it crispy on the bottom, some people do, so you just have to rank up the heat. Now it really hot. I've got this on a medium heat just so the egg cooks but doesn't go brown, so you just do that with the oil so it gets nicely cooked. You just do that, see the white's getting nicely cooked. The oil's really hot, so that's basically what you're doing when you're flipping it. You're flipping it into the oil. You can see the white on the actual top of the yolk there cooking. Now that is one perfect egg. Yummy. Okay, so we place this on top of our breakfast. Now that's what I call a breakfast. Lovely egg there, the fried bread, the sausages, tomato, the mushrooms and the bacon. Now I'm going to enjoy that this morning. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to my channel, share, like, all that sort of thing. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye for now and see you soon. Bye.